Yo, what is going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. Today we are going to be reacting to Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. So for my patrons, the full version of this reaction will be posted on Patreon. Obviously, you're seeing this whole entire my reaction to the entire movie. You're gonna get it unedited, so if I make any mistakes in the intro or anything like that, you're gonna get it just how it is. But for those who are on YouTube, you guys will be getting a fair use version of this reaction. It's gonna be 10 minutes or less. It's gonna be under 10 minutes, like 9 minutes and 57 seconds worth of movie footage. But if you guys do want to see my full reaction to this movie, please make sure to check out my Patreon link in the description box below. It'll take you there. Literally, I think I put it for like $1. So for $1, you can see the whole thing. If you don't want to do it, it's okay. You don't have to do it. I feel like a lot of people get easily triggered when a creator mentions like or a YouTuber mentions like Patreon. You don't have to do it. You're not obligated to. But if you don't mind spending $1 to watch a full reaction, you can do that. The option is there for you. If you don't want to pay for reactions, that's completely okay as well. You can watch the fair use version because that's how much we're allowed to use, 10 minutes or less. But yeah, anyway, so let's get into this Fantastic Beasts thing. Just to say this, I'm not a huge knowledgeable person when it comes to this entire world. I'm literally a noob to the franchise. I am so new to this franchise. I literally only started earlier this year. When I was younger, I wasn't really allowed to, you know, like watch Harry Potter and stuff like that and read the books, so I didn't really grow up watching this franchise and the whole Harry Potter world and stuff. So I've just only been recently exposed to it, and I just finished Deathly Hallows Part 2 like literally yesterday. I have a whole rant about Harry Potter, which I'm not going to use this video to do, but I just finished everything. So if I miss some minor details or some details in this movie that, you know, was referenced in some of the world, please don't bash me. Please don't come for me, man, because like I said, I'm prefacing this now. I'm not super knowledgeable with this world as I am with like Marvel or DC or anything like that. I'm more knowledgeable in those areas than I am with Harry Potter. I'm still very new to this entire world, so I hope you guys enjoy my reaction to Fantastic Beasts. This is the first time I'm seeing this movie. I'm excited to check it out. Pretty cool little situation going on. I'm more excited for the graphics and the visuals and seeing what they can do with this world. I know they're exploring the American wizarding side of things, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the movie that's going to come out next week as well. So you guys are going to see my review. You can skip to the review section. I'm going to be taking some notes on my handy dandy iPad, which I just unplugged, but I'm going to be taking some notes down for things to talk about, anything that I notice, and we're going to go from there, man. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see the full reaction, check it out on Patreon. Link is in the description box below. Enough talking. Let's get into this reaction, and we'll talk about it later as we normally do. Let's get into it now. Oh, should that Colin Farrell? Just kind of need to rub that mustard off her upper lip. It's kind of bothering me.
Hey, mister. Hey, fella.
Mr. Kowalski.
Hey, fella.
Finley will see you now.
Oh, God. Why would he put that in his pocket? What's this dude? This dude is like booking everybody's stuff. What is that, like a possum beaver? I like this dude. I like that dude, man.
Hello. Be over in a jiffy.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry.
See, yeah, sure. He knocked him out. Grabbed the wrong case. The dude has the. The dude he has the. Oh wow. Tell me how I know that was gonna happen as soon as I saw him walking with a similar briefcase. He's a wizard too, isn't it?
I can't believe you didn't obliviate that man.
Cool. we saw Dumbledore do that in what was it, Half-Blood Prince?
It was open.
They are kind of freaky, bro.
Hey, boy.
It's like, bro, y'all hold me. What you doing? Come on. Is he a wizard too? That's what I need to know. I think he is.
Oh, you slay me. I ain't never really talked to a nomad before.
Huh. Really?
It's like, okay.
I am not flirting.
Yo, this dude got a whole like. This dude got like a whole Jurassic Park in his suitcase, bruh.
Come on.
What is Ezra Miller's character like? What is happening with these people? Why are they so weird, bro? That dude really trying to
Finesse.
That dude's posing.
But we made him Coco.
Aww.
Right.
I made him Coco. Whoa! Whoa! Oh nah, dude. What do you do? What do you do? Look at his face. Look at her face. Oh no. Oh, who's doing that? Oh, who did that? Oh. Yeah, now he's gonna have a reason to... I think I know who did it. Ezra Miller did this.
Witches.
I'm probably reaching really far, but Ezra Miller did. I'm probably reaching really far right now, but I feel like Ezra Miller has something to do with this. I'm probably way off right now. Oh boy.
Done.
Ooh. 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 This man is more OP than Harry Potter. Ah, poor Credence. Yo, this man is OP, yo. Ooh, shoot. Oh, wow. Didn't he just say put the ones down? Oh my God, man, poor kid. Oh my God. No. Ignorant. Why y'all shooting for, man? Damn. Yeah, it's Grindelwald. Revelio. It's Grindelwald. I knew it. The whole dang water supply, bro. This is so cool. This is the fact you can just like repair everything. So cool. Yeah, leave him. That's my main man, bro.
Obliviate him.
Man, just take him with you, Newt. He ain't gonna remember nothing.
I was never even supposed to be here.
That's my main man, bro.
Supposed to know. Oh.
My main man, Jacob, bro. Don't do that to him.
We'll go somewhere. We'll go anywhere.
There's only one like you.
Man, don't do this to my man, bro. I put him in the suitcase and take him to England. Bump the law.
I gotta go.
No. No. Don't step in the rain, bro.
Jacob.
Come on. This my main man, son.
It's okay.
No, it's not. No. 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 Don't do that to my boy, bruh. No. I'm pissed, bruh. Oh, that sucks. That's my main man, bruh. Why they do that to my dude? They leave my man like this. That's bad. That's wrong, bruh. They really left my man like that. Oh, they really left my man hanging like that. He's so cool, man. I hope he comes back. I hope this is not the end of him.
Sorry.
I feel so bad, man. That guy is so cool. Best character in the whole movie.
Who?
That Scarf. Is he a Hufflepuff?
The girl whose picture you carry.
Is this guy a Hufflepuff? I'm looking at his scarf. I'm gonna Google that afterwards.
I'm so sorry. How would you...
Let me ask you something. The little thing on his case, can't he just do like reparo on his case thing and like fix it? Cause like he keeps flipping off. No. All right. I wrote down a whole bunch of stuff, just random things I jotted down. All right. Welcome to the review section, guys. Let me see if I can like gather my thoughts together real quick. We just sat down and watched like 2 hours and 12 minutes straight of this film, so there's a lot to talk about. But first, my first impressions of the film. I thought it was okay, man. It was cool seeing a different side of let me just turn this fan because it's kind of like blowing really loud in my face. Okay, yeah. So it was really cool seeing a different side of the wizarding world in the US. You know, I live in the New York area, so it's kind of cool seeing a lot of this older stuff that they have in New York. If you go to Wall Street in New York, you'll actually see like a lot of places that still look pretty 1920s-esque or prior to 1950s. So you'll see a couple of streets that look like that, so that's pretty cool. But it was nice to see that. Newt is a very interesting character. I wish I got to know more about him in this movie. Kind of like I didn't really know him or know what he can do or what he's capable of, and I feel like this is what the mistake they made with Harry Potter being the main character of the movie. I would have to actually go and read up some more stuff, maybe like on fandom or Wikia or something like that, to get more information about this character, or maybe a book or something. I have to read something just to get more information that they didn't give me in the movie. I don't really know him. It's not much. I can't really make a connection with this character per se. Because I didn't feel like there was just something missing to me. Like Harry Potter himself in the Harry Potter series, even though he's the main character, by Deathly Hallows Part 2, I still felt like I didn't really know him. And I know people who read the books understand the mind of Harry Potter, because I'm pretty sure like a lot of the stuff was done from a first person narrative perspective. So I'm guessing maybe they were able to understand things more from the book perspective from Harry Potter. But just from a guy like me who just watched the movies only, I found it hard to relate or to understand the character, to, you know, to form some type of a bond with that character. You know, when you watch a movie, you form a bond with them, you understand them, you get them. You know, like if for me, like if you watch all the MCU movies and you watch Iron Man and you look at a character like Iron Man or Captain America or any one of them, Winter Soldier, they're developed in a way over the years where you can kind of like understand them. Even in the first Iron Man movie, I just rewatched it. By the end of the movie, I understood Tony Stark. I understood him. This movie, I didn't really understand Newt, so that was probably a negative for me. I didn't really understand him. But there were some cool elements that I really liked in the story, and they kind of did like a cool Star Wars prequel thing with this, whereas these are newer movies and they're taking place before the events of Harry Potter himself. So we got like a whole bunch of cool graphics and cool, you know, fight scenes and stuff. That was pretty cool. Like I did enjoy that. I mean, Newt is a likable character. He's a likable character. I just wish I'd got into his mind a little bit more and seen more things from his perspective, to understand him a little bit more. That's just probably my only error I really have. So I wrote down Grindelwald. I just jotted down random things that came to me. You can't see it, and I'm not even about to try to show you, but I just jotted down random stuff that came to me as I saw it. Grindelwald. I really want to see what they're going to do with him in the next movie, which is coming out next week, which I'm going to be watching and thankfully going to be able to do a review on now. I want to see what they do with him. I want to see how they, the story, because I first saw Grindelwald in Deathly Hallows Part 2 when Voldemort went to go visit him. I think he was in Azkaban or something like that. He went to go visit him, or some prison he was in, and he was talking to him and stuff. So we already know how he ended up, what's going to happen to him. So that's going to be I'm really interested to see Johnny Depp's take on that. What is that? All right, the MACUSA. So the Ministry of Magic in the United States, the MACUSA, they're more annoying than the Ministry in the UK. They were more likable, at least. These guys are annoying, man. Like, they were just super strict, like wand permits and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know. Maybe it wasn't explored in. And then again, it's two different time periods too, so I don't know if things kind of loosened up over time. But like in Harry Potter's world over there in England, they didn't have any, at least from my recollection, didn't have any wand permits. Maybe they had them, I just didn't realize, or I didn't know. But what, wand permits and all that, like, it's all this extra stuff for no reason. I wrote down, what else did I write down? Yeah, I crossed out the wand permits. The second Salem people, like, that was very weird and interesting and creepy. Like, I feel so bad for those kids, and they're like having to grow up in that place, like, just like with this weird stuff. Like, all they're thinking about is like killing witches and killing, you know, this, and like for a child to grow up with that kind of mindset is just like, like, that's kind of, it's kind of sucked. You're just growing up singing those songs and like doing jumping jacks, singing a whole bunch of songs, or kill the witch, kill the this, like, that's kind of creepy, bro. Wrote that down. Newt's suitcase is really suitcase. Like, I if you saw the full thing, like, he literally has a Jurassic Park or like a whole like zoo in his suitcase. Really cool. If I was like, I would spend so much time down there, yo. Like, if I'm like tired of the real world, I'll just like go open a suitcase and just go down there and just chill. Like, seriously, just chill. Honestly, I like just park my suitcase in a tree or something. I don't know, or like in a bush or something, and hide and just go there. Like, just stay down there and just do whatever I gotta do down there, man. Like, take care of my animals and like just chill. I guess it was really cool to see that he had that place down there to go and hang out. That was really awesome. I like how they explored that with the graphics and everything. It looked really clean. It looked really good. I enjoyed that. Another thing I wrote down was the soundtrack. I enjoyed the soundtrack. I don't know who did the soundtrack. in this movie. I didn't check. Did Alan Silvestri do it? I'm not entirely sure. Let me actually just do a quick little Google search real quick just to find out. I do not know who did it. Fantastic Beasts. And let me just go to soundtrack real quick. I'll just go to Fantastic Beasts. Know where to find them. Look at the soundtrack. Music. Okay, I don't know who James Newton Howard is. I don't know what he worked on. But it sounded really nice. I enjoyed it. He worked on Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Oh, he did Batman Begins. Okay, cool. He did Hunger Games. He did some stuff in Hunger Games, Born Legacy, King Kong 2005. Okay, so he did some pretty good movies. Man. So I Am Legend, yeah, he did some pretty okay movies and stuff like that. He worked with Hans Zimmer and stuff, Elton John. That's dope. So yeah, I mean, the soundtrack I really enjoyed. There's some scenes that came to life for me with the soundtrack, so I enjoyed that. The whole obscura concept was introduced in the series to me right here. I haven't seen this before. Like I said, I don't know if they mentioned this in the books at any point, but seeing that whole concept, like, okay, people having to suppress their, magical abilities, and then eventually it's going to come out, and then like it's going to be just bad and they're going to die and stuff like that. So just them exploring that was a nice little twist to what we've already been used to, or what we've been seeing all these times. Like, poor Credence, bro. Like, I feel so bad for him, man. Like, he didn't ask for this. He didn't ask, he's growing up being told this, and like he has to hide who he truly is and what he truly believes in, and what he has in, and then eventually comes out, and it's just like, he has no one loves him, no one trusts him, no one wants to care for him, none of that. Like, all of that is just sucks. Like, that's not fair. And I'm sorry that he had to go through that, and they all just, I feel so bad for him. I really do feel so bad. Poor Credence, bro. Credence deserved better. I don't know if we're going to see him in the next movie. I think we're going to see him in the next movie. I think I saw some pictures that showed that he's going to be in the next movie. I'm not entirely sure. You guys can let me know in the comments if he's going to be in the next movie, but let me know. Another thing I wrote down, correct me if I'm wrong. I say this again. Correct me if I am wrong with what I'm about to say. But I wrote this down. Aren't elves in the Harry Potter world considered slaves? Because I remember Dobby and all the other elves in the movie, all of them would refer to their, all the house elves would refer to the wizards as masters, and like bow to your masters. Even like Bellatrix was like talking to Dobby and was like, why are you not respecting your master when they're talking to you? Like, the reason I brought it up is like they had this black elf singing in a bar, and I just thought, like, me, I'm kind of really deep about that kind of stuff. So it's like, she's black, elves are considered slaves, I don't know. I think you guys kind of know where I'm going with that. So just correct me if I'm wrong. It's something I wanted to point out if it was something that was overlooked. I just wanted to point that out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. And the last thing I wrote down is, because I know there's some more details in this movie that I probably missed and I'm not talking about, and I'm very sorry, guys. I wish I can talk to you more about some of the little intricate details and maybe the minor like references or callbacks. I'm sorry if I missed any of them. I'm very sorry. I just wrote down what I could remember, or just what stood out to me in the film. I'm very sorry. I really am. I'm doing my best. But I wrote down Newt's had a scarf on. Like, is Newt a Hufflepuff? Was that his house when he was at Hogwarts? I should just Google that real quick. Is Newt Hufflepuff? I just need to know, because I saw him wearing the colors of a Hufflepuff, right? In Hogwarts, he was sorted into Hufflepuff house. There you go. After being expelled from Hogwarts. Yes, I was right. Okay. Yeah, I saw him wearing the scarf. I saw him wearing the colors, the black and yellow, the black and yellow kind of colors. I'm like, okay, Newt's Hufflepuff. I was right. I actually picked on something. That's cool. But yeah, guys, that's all I wrote down. Overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. It's not my favorite out of all of the Harry Potter stuff that I've seen. I still think my favorite to this day out of all the Harry Potter movies I've seen, I keep forgetting, was the fourth movie, the one right before. Was it Chamber of Secrets? I can't remember. I think it was the one before It was either no, I think it was Goblet of Fire. So Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, those I love those two, and yeah, I really enjoyed those two. This movie in itself had a lot of things I liked about it. I just wish I understood Newt more. Story had some very good potential. We got some pretty cool characters. My man Jacob, bro, like why they do my man like that? Like they honestly just left my man hanging like this. Like why they do my homie like that, bro? Man, like he was so cool. I really hope we see him in the next movie. I want to see him again because he was really dope, man. And he was a cool, likable character. Like literally, like what he's supposed to. Everybody say he likes. Everybody's Newt said people like you, right? Like he is a likable character. So I'm gonna watch the trailer for the next movie, which is gonna drop next week. I'm gonna watch all the trailers and see what they got going on, and I'll be excited for that. I will be excited. I am excited for that. So we're just gonna see what's going on with that. But overall, I enjoyed it. Good graphics, good things, good soundtrack. I would give it maybe a 7 out of 10. You guys may disagree with my rating on that, but that's just how I'm feeling about it right now. Definitely not my favorite, but it's cool. I want to see more other things. I mean, the beasts were cool. Them like introducing all these beasts in the world and all that. That was cool. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below if you've seen this movie. What did you think about it? Did you enjoy this movie? Did you not enjoy this movie? Let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy my reaction? If you did, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And to my patrons who are on Patreon who are watching this reaction, I don't know how many of you are actually watching this, but if you are, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my reaction and my review and my commentary, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Clockmaster out.